I'm starting to feel it now, baby. 2018 C Major Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. This is the 5-star Dragon Ball up for grabs here. And, baby, I'm here with the #1 and only. Everybody's favorite hype monster. Talk to him, baby.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy, Tasty Steve, back at C Major 2 years straight. I want to make this my thing. I really like coming to Singapore. I really like hanging out. But more importantly, the fact that we got this 5-star Dragon Ball on the line, some of the best international competition you can ask for.
Some of the grimiest pool brackets you'll ever see anywhere, man. I'll tell you what. But I like how everybody's rising to the challenge, and you can start to now feel the tempo rise a little bit.
It's getting a little tense in here.
We've already had it.
Air's getting a little thick, and we're going to Pool 6. Apparently, this is the death pool. Korean Wrestling Man, Tachikawa, who else? Oh, man, but apparently it's...
You said the death pool, Steve. That doesn't really cut it correctly. It's one of several death pools. But
so there's no good pools here.
There's pretty much no good ones. No. Definitely some questionable bracket organizations on
questionable.
The TOs.
There's a flag on the play.
There's some ATP butt hash going around here somewhere, man. But for sure, this is definitely going to be. And look, we're looking at what's going to be a really good match coming up soon. DNG Tachikawa stepping up to the plate. And my man has definitely come a long way in this game for sure. He hasn't had too many international stage performances, I think, for the game overall.
No.
Really, went to Stunfest, did pretty well for himself. Has had some good performances here and there, but consistent growth is what I'm seeing from him. And when we come again to this event where, you know, people are going to complain, people are going to say what they want, but the big thing with this Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour is, again, Jam and I were talking about it a good bit just now. This tournament, this World Tour does not care what place you get.
It don't.
They don't care if you got 7th place. They don't care if you got 2nd place at every event on the road. If you ain't win a Dragon Ball, then you ain't nobody.
You're not in the game unless you get one of the Dragon Balls. And no, you're 100% right. The thing about I really love about Dragon Ball FighterZ in this World Tour is the fact that, like, the bar started off so high. It's not like other games where you get like the 8, the 1.5 year, the 2 year buffer. You go right in. The first tour is like somebody punched you in the balls. Like, it's legit. You walk in the door, surprise. Oh, God. Like, that's what happens. And, like, that's what this tour represents to me. Like, no matter what tournament you go to, I felt like it's one of the only tournaments this year, outside of maybe Tekken, that has been building up so much higher because you're getting those players that are only specific to those certain regions. I mean, I watch you guys do this every week, you know what I'm saying? Tuesday night, that's what I do. I go home and I watch this, and I like to see people get built up. And now we're seeing that clash where they get to play some of that great fighting, you know, international competition. Yeah. You got Sonic Fox, you got the Kill Sage here, you got Nakio coming all the way from the U.S. over here. I mean, there's so many good players.
The Kill Sage, you got to put some love. Again, we talked about it again. I got to put love and respect on any players from the West that make the grind, make the trip to come out here and compete, because this is not an easy place to win at all.
Oh, no, that's definitely true. I mean, and of course, you said Tachikawa's coming up. His opponent, we speak about the international competition, Chris G. So Chris G, definitely one of those, like, I feel like he's one of those forefront players, right? He's one of those players that, you know, translated from another game to this game, kind of similar system, understood it enough to say, you know what, I'm going to play it this way. And it gave him a bunch of experience to carry him 4-9. That's why he's one of the most, like, prominent threats in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, man. If you're an Evo champion, no matter, you climb to the top of a mountain, especially in a competitive game that he comes from, right? Especially a volatile, just a very vitriol-heavy game background that he has. Right, you would expect that from him. Yeah. The big thing though is this is just a pool match, and you're gonna have Tachikawa going up against Chris G. The worst part is this is only 2nd round, and on the other side you got Paka and Kazunoko on the other side. So the winner of this is gonna have to play the winner of those two on winner's side, and who knows what's gonna go down in losers. And this is just to make top 16.
This is legitimately like top 8 tournament action you're getting right now, and I'm pretty sure somebody's already said this, but like, there's no pool. You go to a tournament, especially for a game like this, these matches were like killers right off the bat. Like, everybody had knives. They're like, all right, man, you ready to play? I'm just ready to kill. Get out of this pool. It does not matter who you are. Like, the competition is that tense.
And the thing, but again, it goes back full circle to what we just said a minute ago, Steve. This tournament does not care what place you get if you don't win. So the thing is, you got to come into this event with the mindset, if I'm not walking away the winner, then none of it matters. I can't duck people. You can't be afraid of anybody. Whoever you have, 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round in your pool, top 16 winners, lose, doesn't matter. You got to be able to come here and be able to be confident against anybody here.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I feel like we all know, like, we know firsthand now that, like, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a very volatile game, right? Like, all it takes is that one instance. You guess wrong twice. typically you're done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that says a lot about what you have to do to be successful in this game. On top of that, when you apply it to these guys, bringing in these other fundamentals from games that require more offensive pressure, the offensive awareness,
or highest concentration and attention to specific details, right?
Exactly.
And when they bring that into this game, it kind of changes gameplay dynamic and matchup dynamic a little bit.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, man, is, bruh, this game is just I mean, people are feeling it, man. This is just so competitive against. Again, we're literally seeing the promise of this game from when it came out come to fruition every event on the road, and it's so fun to watch. We saw it last weekend in Mexico. We're seeing it this weekend in Singapore, out here in Southeast Asia. All these games, it doesn't matter where we go, it's the same story. Like you said, all these players from different game backgrounds, coming from whether you're out there in the West, it doesn't matter what you play there. What doesn't matter what you play here. It's going to be arcade legacy mixed with a variety of other stuff, man. Mixed with Gears of War, all this other kind of stuff,
But that's the beauty of it, though. Like, you see players like Sonic Fox taking, like, what he's learned from all these other games that he's been, like, supremely dominant at, and to put it in a game where you have to fight somebody like Goichi, somebody like Kazunoko, somebody like that have these different streams of history from other fighting games, and pulling them in here, and, like, you get this very, like, organic thing. Like, this game is evolved. It's legit just keeps coming circling.
I mean, that to me is the story, dude. It's so easy to get excited about. If you've been watching fighting games, if you've been loving these games for, upwards of a decade, upwards of 15 years, it's very, very easy to watch this and get excited about it. When you get to see this all play out like this, especially, man, you put some jerseys on these guys, man. You give them a means to be able to support themselves through this game.
Give them a chance to travel and get that experience. I mean, like, it's all started with, like the Goichi Sonic Fox thing, but look at how it's turned. You get these people that, like, they are meeting up on, like, their own territories, making their own stories, building their own legacies, and then you mesh them with this international, like, it feels so much better.
And that's something else, Steve, right? Like, the Goichi Sonic Fox thing, it kind of stole the show, right? We had some, it was so magnetic when it first happened that we were like, okay, we had to run it back in that corny Las Vegas thing or whatever, in the blue hallway or whatever, all that stuff.
I really like that hallway, so I just want that to be known. I will definitely take pictures in that hallway. Let me know. Say, Jam, I hope you're ready. Put on all your makeup. We're walking down the highlighted hallway. It's sick.
What are you gonna do so you and Say Jam are walking into the hallway? Yo, you remember, like, do you hit the dab? What are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
It's like, look, you have to remember.
Did Sonic Fox dab when he did it? He definitely dabbed. He
definitely did the dab.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
I'm Puff Daddy in it. I'm going to hit the hallway, and and then, like, Say Jam come, like, right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like you could do that. You got the rhythm for that. See, yeah, he's good, man. That's why I rock with him.
What's your song? What's your intro song?
Oh, man, what's the intro song? I don't know, man. I'm going to say.
You remember Raven from WWE and ECW? You remember his WWE entrance where they just had the crows call? Mike Vultures. Mike Vultures. Call. I just want to just walk through the smoke.
I want when I'm just sitting at the end of the hallway there like this, all emo with just the hands, and you just see the beads. I think that'll be sick. I'm just saying. I'm a very aesthetic person. You just have the beads, and shake it a little bit, I mean, anyways, regardless.
But for sure, yeah, while Goichi and Sonic Fox is definitely taking, I think, like, the forefront of everyone's attention globally, like you said, the cool part is all the others. To me, the hypest part has been all the other players.
Everybody else, they're fighting to get to that spot, right?
Yeah.
They see, like, what it takes, but, like, and I feel like that's the thing about Dragon Ball, right? You look at the game and you know instantly, like, I would not have been blocking right now. I would have got hit 15 seconds ago. Oh, what side? High, low, throw? Like, it's so much more, and it's really, like, tangible. Yeah. The minute you look at it, you see somebody like Sonic Fox playing the game, regardless if you're coming from looking at him in one of his past experience to now. You see that, and you instantly know, like, man, this dude is on another level. And if you're a competitor, it's one thing. If you're just a spectator, you're like, dang, that's crazy. As a competitor, you're like, damn, what do I got to do to get there? Like, what is he doing that I'm not doing that I need to, like, change up? And then you see him fight somebody else that just barely inches it out against him. Like, wait a minute, I can't even fathom the power of this, like, actual Dragon Ball. That's what it is.
I mean, that's how this game is anyway, right? Razor-thin margins kind of often define big wins and losses in this game so far. We've seen it time and time again. So I'm curious, as they've now evacuated the stage. I'm not sure it's whatever, man. We coolin', man. We out here having fun.
Regardless, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Like I said, man, second year at C Major. The fact is,
it's my second year too, man. Last time I came to C Major, it was in Thailand. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Singapore, man. That's why I was really, like, trying to come back, and it's definitely paying out. We got, like, some very high competition in every game that we're here to commentate respectfully. I know,
Tachikawa coming through yet? He said, where's Chris G at?
Oh, my God.
He's calling out Chris G.
I've legit been looking at Chris G. I've guided him up here, right? I saw him downstairs.
You were just holding his hand.
I was like, yeah, Steve. He was like, Steve, I didn't know where to go. I'm like, bro, just go outside, go up the escalator. He was standing right here all of like an hour and a half, talking to Marn the whole nine.
He's at the airport
now. And now we can't find him.
He went home.
Come on, man. Chris G gonna come out of nowhere. Yeah, man, I was eating some fries, dude. It was.
Or is this the quote unquote the tech? You ice him out?
I think this is what happens. So now we got a new match. Now, Kamikaze JD will be going against Korean Wrestling Man.
That's right, Korean Wrestling Man. We've seen him compete in a couple different Street Fighter titles over the past few years. Definitely been out there on for some other events, but in Dragon Ball FighterZ, what's going to set him apart immediately, Android 18.
Yeah,
They've been talking about it. He went out to Japan, stayed there for a month just to train for specifically this event.
Wow.
He wanted to give himself the best chance to be able to get this 5-star Dragon Ball. Again, one of the strongest players from,
yeah.
Nah, man, I'm not going to say that. It's definitely the strongest player from Korea at this point for this game.
And definitely the strongest 18.
Yeah.
100% the strongest 18. A character, go on.
There were definitely some salty tweets when he was out there. I'll put it that way. I definitely saw some people saying, oh, man, I can't beat this guy.
Yeah, they were definitely tight, but for a good reason, right? I mean, if you see the fact that, like, me personally, I feel like 18 is one of those characters that's super underdeveloped. Chris G, speaking of, was one of those people that started with that character and then kind of was like, you know what, it's too much this, but honestly, I never thought that character went by the wayside. That you get an extra character. I mean, you get an extra mix. Like, it's so stupid.
I mean, Sejim and I were talking about this earlier, right? It's funny how some characters have kind of gone through that circle, right?
Yeah.
Really, really popular, but then people just kind of gravitate away from them or towards them for whatever reason. 18 to me has been so good since day one.
Yeah,
she's still good.
100%.
And even with her deficits, right? People talk about how difficult it might be for her in neutral to kind of get in there and get into those corner situations where she can just create the most oppressive offensive sequences you can imagine. But dude, it's so good, and when it works, man, it looks so dirty.
It looks dirty. It feels dirty. It's one of those instances where you're supposed to get one more chance to block, but you don't know when that's coming. I mean, think about it. Like, this character hits you, you feel like you're supposed to get a chance earlier, but you're dead already. You're already dead. You have the opportunity to do that.
It's messed up, and especially if he shows off some of this corner stuff that he was running when he came out to Tuesdays. I'm telling you, man, the thing is. It's so easy to get distracted when you watch this character.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to keep your eye on the birdie. That's the big thing. You got to keep your eye on.
Actually 18.
You got to keep your eye on the birdie.
Because that's the one that's going to hit you. That's the one that's actually going to open you up. All right, here we go. Kamikaze JD, Korean Wrestling Man.
I'm going to say this is a button check. It's also interesting to note, Korean Wrestling Man does not play on a conventional stick. He has a keyboard outfitted onto the stick. It's not a hitbox, but he took a keyboard and put it onto the stick.
You have a transformer up there? Is that what that is?
I mean, that's cheating to me. That's definitely cheating to me.
I'm a firm believer that is cheating. Too much dexterity, man. That's not fair, especially in a game like this.
And also, Kamikaze, man, he came out here. He was very, very excited. He said, "Look, it's my first time competing in the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour event." But he said, I got a baby on the way soon. He wanted to shout it out, so I go ahead and put it on him.
Oh, that's what's up. Congratulations. Adult moves being made.
Yeah, you can show your kid you're getting bodied in this game real quick.
Exactly. Proper motivation. Daddy, you got blown up. Yeah, be like that, you know? Honey, go clean your room now.
Why did Daddy, what's that blonde android doing to you? You learn when you get older, son.
Turn away. Avert your eyes. Why are you screaming? I'm having such a great time. No.
Kid Buu Gotenks Bardock. Yeah, pretty much, you take two of the strongest characters, put them together, it just works for some reason, right? But then look on the other side, this 18-16 Vegeta show.
I mean, the thing about like Buu, Gotenks, and Bardock is like I feel like you can put them in any order.
Yeah. I mean, it's just three good characters, right? It just works together.
And the assist as well. I mean, you get access to a great assist no matter which part you're at. I mean, Bardock probably the weaker of, but still, you have that ability.
And here we go. Korean Wrestling Man already gets the high hit in the corner. And here's the corny stuff.
Yeah,
watch this cross-up setup.
Come on!
Other side, Steve! Other side, Steve. Now light it up.
And instantly went for the sparking one more. Nice side switch, holds the vanish. So once again with the ring, this is what I'm talking about. You're supposed to be able to block again.
18 is real. 18 is real, dog. And the big thing is, look, that after the snap setup, he can go left or right.
Yes.
It is a legit mix-up.
All right, nice spins to bar. Takes out Gotenks. You got Kid Buu coming in. Now, like I said, once again, any order you put this team in, you're still going to get access to some amazing assists on the back end. Lots of damage, of course, as well. But now, you still have sparking, and that's the thing Wrestling Man does not have. Nice. Gets the pickup with the vanish.
Finally gets a good touch here. Takes the corner. He's getting that 18 assist, preventing you from mash. You want to mash? Fine. Give me all that gauge.
Exactly. Oh, nice reflex in the corner. Fights his way out. Nice 2H right there from 16. 16 just bothers me so much. And oh, wow. Did you just go auto combo this man? I'm going to hit you and your man.
You thinking too much, Steve. I'm just mashing out. You thinking too much.
I like the fact that
level one. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, Steve.
One more time.
Hold on.
Oh, nice. Try to go for the reset with the Dragon Rush. Yeah. Raw switch in. Go straight for 18.
This boo's done. This boo's done. He doesn't know who his father is. Get him out of here.
Episode of Mori all over again. Here we go.
That's Drake's son.
He got a clothing line for him, though, man.
Here we go.
That dude Drake is definitely like the Goku of real life. Anyways, here we go. Nice pickup with the...
Slam him down, 18, yeah. Put pressure on, call your brother out there.
See, that was really good. Nice. Going for that auto combo. That auto combo is actually saving lives right now. Goes for the snap, staircase him down. No, waits for the jump in. He does have those command throws, so you do have to be careful.
Yeah, not going to kill too much blue health off that 16, but got just enough to be able to feel good about himself. Doesn't really matter. Korean Wrestling Man got these easy. Where's the plant? There it is, level 3. No.
What? Oh, cancel. There you go.
Call baby mama in.
Together. Bye-bye. With the scarf all in the background. I wish I could rock a scarf like that. Game 1, Korean Wrestling Man. And this is like, that was exactly what I was talking about. You get clipped one time, you're always looking for a reset, you're still looking for the assist, but you, like you said, you have to keep your eye on the birdie. That is 18. Those back and forths are too strong, especially when it comes to mixer. And it's overhead right now.
The brutal thing is, Steve, we didn't even get into any situation where you have to keep your eye on the birdie. He got mixed before it even got to that point.
It started early. When you woke up this morning, early sparking that is not going to work out. Nice pick up here by Kamikaze JD with the kid pool. What my boy say, damn, say the point click. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Good reflect there. Gets the 16 in.
Yeah, really good.
Able to hold the corner.
There you go.
Down heavy.
Advantage, get him out of here.
That's the benefit, right? Not so much horizontal reach, but it hits that 180 like that.
And I really like the fact that 18 Speed Blast has a very unique angle. You have to, especially when air dominance is so important in this game, especially versus this character, just like excelling at different areas than most other characters in the cast. And I feel like it's crazy that you don't see more 18.
I like Korean Wrestling Man at that point against Kid Buu. Recognized that he was in a position where he was going to get whip punched by the down M. Used his only bar just to be able to vanish on the other side and maintain control. And then gets this pick up here, and look at this reward. Got the corner, snap, meterless, not even necessary. What side was she on, Steve? I can't even see.
I really couldn't even tell you. Especially like that entire setup came off of the assist from Vegeta on a delayed double side cross-up. Nothing special.
She's mad corny, dog. She's actually very corny.
Oh, nice. Galactic Donuts. All the calories. Hold those. Knock down, spend it. There you go. Say it with your chest.
Put some bass in your voice. There you go. Puff that stuff.
There you go. The Magic Dragon.
Give me one more one.
Nice extension. Oh, nice. Battles out with the light. Vegeta with the pickup. Okay, snap him. Oh, that was so good. And this is what I was talking about. Yeah, you hit the brother, but that's not the birdie. You got to stay focused.
Keep your eye on the birdie. There you go. She gets the same side high, able to clear him out.
I like that backdash right there to start off early. There's the assist again. Exact same setup we saw from last time, right? Loves doing it on the side switch, especially in the air.
And he baits it, right? That's the best. That's the worst part. On whiff does the vanish like that, calls Vegeta assist.
Okay.
And that's done. Bardock's out of here. You are not the father. Get out.
No bar needed. Still had the extension with 17 on backup. Here comes Gotenks. 3 characters all lined up. 4 bars now. And Kamikaze JD looking like he's in trouble.
Big down heavy. Korean Wrestling Man could have taken the corner as a result, but actually unfortunate drop. Rare drop.
Oh, 2H. You got to watch the little man.
Another 180-degree down H. Working out here. Going to take the corner. Kamikaze, what you got for me? Puff that stuff.
Oh, raw reflect, that no delay. She's going to make sure to get out of there a little sooner. Goes for the overhead. No reset, no panic. That was really good. Tries to go for that H air grab. Not going to work out. Still gets the conversion off of Vegeta. Back to the corner. Going to get the grab.
All of this off of a U-turn super dash into level 3.
Okay, not going to kill, but it's going to hurt.
Yeah, still gets the knockdown is the big thing. So what's the mix-up?
Wow.
Wow, defensive Dragon Rush working out.
Looks like it was a dash and then Dragon Rush? You crazy, crazy man.
Rush like that?
Discus. Oh, I like the jump back right there, just in case he even thought of hitting a button. I mean, I don't know why you would do that with 16 standing there with the flash just waiting.
For sure, yeah.
Pose for the camera.
Easy stand light, confirm afterwards. Korean Wrestling Man moving on winner's side. And again, on this side of the bracket, it's going to look like it's going to become Korean Wrestling Man on his next match should face Nobe. Nobe, of course, Guilty Gear player from Japan as well, also competing in this game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the other side of that bracket is, again, Koji KOG, Seiyo, and Eita.
Oh, my God. The Wild Man? I always picture Eita like just wearing a cowboy hat. Like, yeah, I'm that crazy.
Yeah, so I haven't seen him actually play this game too much, but he does often grind with the Hey Wajima boys. So he, of course, you know, when you're in the company of great players, it doesn't really make a difference, right? If you want to commit to a game and practice it, you will obviously be able to come at it with a sense of fundamentals and how to play the game. So he's going to be grinding with the likes of Kindevu, grinding with the likes of Inuchio, grinding with the likes of, a few other players go out there and grind. But I'm curious to see what he brings to the table with this game, actually.
I feel like just coming from his experience, coming from like learning different characters and the characters that he applies to his fighting style, I think this game really does fit his mindset. I feel like
because it's so swing heavy.
Oh,
yeah, of course,
you get to hit these buttons. I mean, I feel like he loves that. That's where he thrives. I feel like anyway, just understand.
Call his team right now.
Who is he's
Call Eita's team.
It's Kid Buu, right? Kid Buu.
You think it's Kid Buu? I gotta imagine he plays like 16 Bardock Vegeta or something like that.
16. I'm thinking Kid Buu, 16 Bardock, possibly Kid Buu.
I just picked it just off of who has DPs and who likes a man.
Nah, I don't think that's the case. I think if you're gonna see it, we're gonna see it a lot. Somebody gonna get cuffed though.
I want to say earlier on he played Kid Buu, but he might play Vegeta now. We'll see.
Vegeta? Well, yeah. Regardless, I'm still interested to see how far he sticks to this game. I want to see how far he goes in because I haven't seen how well he's done in like tournaments or anything.
Yeah, we'll see. And I think our next match is coming up, and this is going to be, on that same side of the bracket. It looks like Korean Wrestling Man going up against Seiyo.
Dang, he's running the gauntlet right now. Okay, well, Seiyo, another one of the big threats.
And I think this is only it's got to be like round 2 of this bracket.
Okay. Korean Wrestling Man we just saw.
Yeah, so you got a Korea-Singapore match up here. This is winners.
Whoa.
This is winners finals. So that means Koji, KOG, Eita, they have to be in losers at this point then. Yeah. Koji's in losers. Okay, yeah. So this is winners. This is the qualified winners side for top 16. So Korean Wrestling Man versus Seiyo.
Who's still down there? Eita?
Who's still Eita, KOG, Koji, KOG, Dora still in the mix.
Okay. Dang. Okay. That's how you know it's blood in the streets out here. It is actually blood in the streets out here. All right, Korean Wrestling Man, like I said, he's running the gauntlet. Seiyo, we saw him a little earlier.
Yeah, both of these guys out here just grinding this game. We saw Seiyo a little bit earlier in the year at a couple of the Radar events. Some pretty good performances. I want to say he took a set off Dogura at, what was that tournament? Tiger Uppercut, maybe? I forget. But
that was one. Yeah, that was one of the few.
It was Tiger Uppercut. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because he didn't go to many, so.
Yeah, I want to say he beat Xiaohai and Dogura at that tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right, because it was some pretty big upsets right there in that event.
Korean Wrestling Man got a top 8 performance, I want to say, at Taiwan Fighter Major just a month and a half ago or so.
Okay.
But really been fishing for a big performance on a world stage like this, right?
But like I said, man, it's really hard. Like,
and at this
especially
point,
here. Like, I mean, you can go to one of these other events. I mean, not taking anything away from any other international event. Like right now, there's a lot of people vying to get that 5-star Dragon Ball, and this is where it's going to be. This is like where you start the beginning of what's going to happen next year, what's going to follow up. But here we go, game 1, Seiyo versus Korean Wrestling
with the hot button check.
Okay, I was about to say, I ain't know.
Calm down, dude. Calm down.
As soon as I looked to the right, I saw somebody charging up. I was like, did I miss something? I'm sorry. I'm always making eye contact when I'm talking to you, man. It's so hard, man. I can feel the love coming from the eyes.
I like
it.
I feel like my soul is slowly being transferred into the beat.
That's what happens, man. These are the memories, man. They're like, Steve, I can summon people. It's like Star Wars. It's like a hologram. I'm like, ooh, Steve, boy, you tell him. I'm like, I will tell him.
You like Poochie Stan in Part 6? You just store other commentators in the
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna just summon them. Get sucked in. Anyways. All right, here we go.
Bro, he turned Jotaro into a disc.
Bro, that's pop. Man, look. JoJo. Anyways.
18-16 Vegeta again. Keep your eye on that birdie, but I got to see, man. Like, is Seiyo ready for this 18? That's my big thing. Sayo and Tip, he doesn't mess around, man. This kid does not mess around. He just plays top tier in whatever he plays.
I mean, I respect that. There's a lot of these young guns out here that take the, look, I want to win. I'm going to take these characters assists. But, I mean, what better way to do it, especially in a game like this?
But the question is, again, if Korean Wrestling Man gets this meter to snap, is he ready for what comes after?
I feel like as long as he doesn't get caught.
What side? Call the side, Steve.
Left.
Never mind, he didn't even do it. He just went high.
He did slide down. You saw him slide down. I thought he was going to slide back, but no, he stayed.
But the other thing is, look at the meter gain, Steve. 4 bars on his side now. Level 1, level 1.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, he could have done more, but opted just, go meterless. Why not?
Good awareness right there. I mean, we always talk about like people having to spin the meter just to make sure they get a kill. I mean, having an option to get like a kill with a follow-up combo, maybe a hard knockdown or anything like that is exactly what you want in a game like this. All right, pick up. Okay.
And that's a huge merit because you can just be able to react. You don't necessarily have to invest the bar after.
Oh, nice. The H rocket kick coming from Vegeta. Vanish again. Nice. No tech right there. Gets the switch. What a trade. 16. Back in the game. Dunk this man.
And that's so good, right? You saw him try to opt for the reflect just in case something came. It whiffed. He recognized the situation. Immediate assist call because he knows that Sayo was going to try to come in for a punish.
Nice empty vanish there after the sparking activation. Calls the 18 assist.
I wish you would press something.
Oh, Speaking of, dunk him. Okay.
Immediate level 3. Just give me the knockdown.
Tail flash. Just dump on this man.
Not called a mix. Or is it going to be sparking and protecting? No, not even available.
Oh, I like that, though. That covers more than just that option, though.
Yeah.
That jump delay, make him respect it. If you try to hold block, he's going to go to the other side. You try to walk forward to make the switch up, he can still get you.
There you go. You want to lower your shoulder in this 18 assist? Fine. You're going to take what comes after.
Watching like this character play neutral versus himself is like the dumbest thing in the world. I just want you to know
It's just 2 silverbacks in the wild,
right.
Bro. You ever seen Congo?
Man, I saw it in movie theaters. Laser crystal guns. Steve, I forgot it. Look,
Steve, you remember the part where that dude had his eyeball hanging out? Bruh.
That movie was actually wild.
This movie is just Congo. That's all. The 2 16s on the screen.
Oh man.
Tim Curry, where you at?
Dump him.
Ernie Hudson for no reason in that movie? Come on, baby. Drop him in the corner. What you got for me?
Flash. Dump the Gatorade on him. You just won the Super Bowl of damage. All right, here we go.
That's the nasty orange Gatorade, man.
Right? Look, man. Did you say nasty orange Gatorade? We don't talk about that. Lemon lime?
Lemon lime.
Who are you? Lemon lime Gatorade. Nobody purposely reaches for no lemon lime Gatorade. Man, are you serious? Did you hear this, man? You see his smile on his face?
I can't rock with you on the
You
orange
like
season.
lemon lime Gatorade, say Jam? Bro, we gotta have a talk. I gotta review your forms again. 18. Nice. Get the 2H follow-up.
Gotta read him his form.
I gotta make sure, man. He holding his hand up. That better be blue you're talking about.
Say Jam, just stop, bro, before he takes away your dental plan.
I'm telling you. Oh, no, dirt again.
He gonna take away benefits. Drop him.
Gets the vanish. I thought he was gonna go for the throw. Still goes for the reset. Dragon Rush gets beat out.
Nice vanish to beat that DR. Down heavy from downtown. Here you go. Dropper.
Vanish.
Give me the extension. That's all I want. Put her in the ground. What's the mix?
Oh, okay, once again, that delay once again. Because you
and
still have that
DR on landing, the classic.
Sail.
And Singapore starting to sound a little bit alive here. They like the native son going ham against Korean Wrestling Man like that.
Yeah.
You heard the claps too?
The build-up.
The thing is, so Steve, I don't know. I don't know if this is an upset or not. If Sayo is able to pull this off, I have to think it is.
I mean, I wouldn't say that it was an upset, but it's just the fact that it's just the representation. Because you can always look at the character choice here and see, obviously tell, like the 16 shell, the Goten shell, that's something you're always going to have an extension, you're always going to have a lot of damage, you're always going to be able to force those mix-ups off of a lot of hits. However, you have 18 who has that ability to always keep you locked down, keeps the pressure going, and has like a lot of resets at her event.
See, Steve, you talking about some other stuff, man. I just meant Zeus doesn't have a highlight video for sale. He got one for Korean Wrestling Man, though. So all the YouTube commenters are expecting Korean Wrestling Man to be in there, Steve.
Oh, look, man, YouTube comments, man. Scariest place on the internet, man.
I stay out of there, you hear me? I stay out of there.
Oh, that was so dirty, the 2H and going low.
And this is how the best defense is a good offense. You don't want to deal with that nasty 18 stuff, get her out of here.
Staircase and make him fight him by himself. Had the Gotenks right behind.
Oh,
nice
that's so
air
sick.
With the overhead. I see Chris G finally decide to bless us with his presence. I thought the combo was going to keep going. I thought the combo was going to keep going. Nice.
Sparking activation.
Ooh,
level 3 through the string. Those 6Ms, man, you got to be careful when you put them out there. They're way too easy to react to at this level.
Overhead. Low air dash. Ooh, cross up. Okay, all right. Oh, falling. H, you better respect it from 18. The extension coming from Vegeta. 2H once again at level 1. No, knockdown. There it is. Ultimate Z. And they're going ahead. Fireworks.
Yeah.
Dump that Gatorade on. You're the champ.
Sayo still has big advantage. Of course, this is one of the strongest shells in the game right now. Gotenks 16 with access to sparking as well. Yeah. Wrestling Man, no spark on his side.
Definitely not over just yet. I feel like that's one of the things I identify from the territories is like when sparking is activated, especially in like situations like this.
It was definitely something that stood out early on in the game's lifespan for sure.
I mean, but even still, like I feel like now, like you have players that commit to sparking early, sparking to either kill a character, sparking to keep a character. Like there's so many
sparking to preserve team, right? Yeah. As opposed to offensive use of it. But here you go, not gonna matter. Korean Wrestling Man answering back right here. Got a full squad up against this solo 16 from Sayo, but this is the comeback hit, man. He can do it.
Oh, I mean, and at 16 with sparking. Okay.
With 4 bars.
Ooh, what a
the stand low anti-air for no reason.
And it caught that dragon dash. Oh, okay. Probably gonna go for an H right there. 2H to catch the advantage. Nice extension here. That sparking is going. So of course you're gonna have to have some of that recovery. Tries to go for a reset right there. That's what I was talking about when I was. You're meant to block again. You have to be aware of where she's gonna be. Gets the throw, extending the hell out of this combo. Especially with this sparking level 3 still going. How am I still talking right now?
It's not done yet.
It's not done yet. Level 3. Upside down. Watch my red scarf. Watch the sash, bro.
Drop it. Give me 127.
Ooh, yo, I'm just gonna mash it. That's cool. Air key blast gets the advantage. Follow up. Extension once again. Level 1. One more. Can't even see what's going on. There's like asteroids down there. Korean Wrestling Man.
1-1. We got a set here.
Now this is what I'm talking about. But like I said, you get a very kind of different game. Like when you see 18 being played at a level like this, it definitely changes a lot. I feel like this is when you know you're meant to play this game.
Bro, she's got so much grind. For the weaknesses that she has, her strengths are so good.
That's why it's so important about like
that jump heavy air to air
started in this game. Oh, what a conversion! Gotenks known for it. Spin on him a little bit. Trying to get the follow up. He's probably looking for a button right there. Early reflect and the switch to 16 and the pick up off the backboard. I see you. Tries to go for the reset. Dragon rush with the air M after the air dash. Pick up once again. Not gonna die, but has a lot of meter to work with.
Korean Wrestling Man looking clean right here. If he's able to remove Sayo's Gotenks early on, that's a big win for him.
Okay.
Playing him.
Left. Oh, man, I would have got it. Okay.
Delayed jump. Gets the air-to-air after. Sayo staying alive. You got to imagine he's looking for a tag out to get Gotenks out. There it is. Into the level 3.
Overhead.
We have to have seen that at least 30 times right? today already.
It's cool. It's a fun guessing game. You guys are tired of seeing it. I just want to see what's going to happen. It's the empty Dragon Rush. I like that right there. You got to switch it up sometimes. Nice vanish on the pickup off the key blast. Back in the corner. Goes for the reset. Nice 2H. Do it with both hands like my dad taught me. Vanish. Just a knockdown. Nice sparking right there to stay alive. Gonna get back a lot of life. Tries to use that Vegeta to keep the pressure going. Nice jump out of that throw.
Oh, gets the landing low.
Once again, another chance. 16 doing big man work. Built 4 tough. Maybe, possibly. One more time. Big bang.
Bardock out of here. Get him down.
Spend it all. Spend it all.
Same situation as the game before, right? Left with this Gotenks 16 shell with sparking, but you have to deal with a full squad for Korean Wrestling Man.
And that's four characters, man.
That vanish, working out for position here, but hasn't been able to land a hit. Korean Wrestling Man working out on defense, man. That brother can block.
Ooh, you gotta be careful right there. Man, I make the same mistake. I get that super dash and come in, you always forget that you lose that jump action, and it really messes people up. And a lot of good players are really noticing that. They'll follow you. The minute you block, they're like, oh, you did this. I got you now. Sometimes they're
more aware of your jumps than you are.
That's definitely true. Oh, just too fast with that H. Probably could have caught him had he delayed the string just a little bit, but it doesn't matter. 16 in control right now. Gets the advantage.
Gonna play him. No meter.
Oh, nice. Tries to get the reset Dragon Rush. Tag out early, but still gets the pickup. 16. Working on 1 bar. 2 now. Spins it just for the vanish. Goes for another reset. Not prepared for it. Went for that same exact one last time.
That's unfortunate, man. He got the hit.
Oh, I vanish your vanish. You hold that.
He had the meter to be able to wager there. Be able to maintain the win.
Oh, counting on a dash right there. That looked like it was 2H, but the 16 came in and clipped him on the ankle.
Yeah. Super dash and snap.
Ooh, almost got the staircase, not ready. Could have got the 2H extension.
This is getting sloppy, Steve. Both players are having a lot of drops when they make good decisions, right? Making a lot of good reads here.
But that's what happens in a scramble like this. Like the scrambles that you're seeing right now, it's like the hits are not coming when they want them to, so they have to be more prepared. Changing up that combo is not as easy as it seems, even with that light, medium, heavy like option.
We're seeing some good defense on both sides too, man. A lot of block string, just complete block to the end.
Hold that.
Super dash working out. Korean Wrestling Man now big advantage here. Sayo does have level 3 sparking, but against the same situation as last game, and Korean Wrestling Man was able to run away with it. This time, Sayo runs right into a Vegeta assist, and man, it's not looking good at this point.
Oh, nice.
Korean Wrestling Man with the corner.
Gets the air to air with the medium after the air dash. 2H to read the vanish. Okay, Sayo, not done yet. Goes for the vanish just to extend that combo just a little bit. He does not want to spin that bar, and I respect that, especially because you got a Vegeta that's about to come out with a 16 backup, and that's dangerous. You
got to imagine he's looking for a down heavy spark. No, raw spark.
I like the jump back right there, just out of range of that 16 assist. Still, trying to make him block just so he does not have to deal with his vanish at all. What an extension. Goes for the air dash side switch M. Oh, double vanish. Really good defense by
Air to
Laughing
air, Korean Wrestling Man going to be getting it. 2-1, winner's side top 16. We'll see him later this evening.
I would have been laughed. The way he was holding this man at bay, it was like he was fighting somebody shorter than you and you just hold him by the head. He was like, come on, man, let me get in. I've experienced this in real life. It's not fun.
I empathize, man. I empathize.
You ain't that much taller than me, man. Don't be sitting up for
No, I empathize. Okay. I understand. I understand.
Just like the sharp people, you know.
Well, what's going on, world? Welcome to, again, Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour action here at C Major 2018. Tasty Steve Majid Obama out here in Singapore bringing you the action for this last few sets of pools, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to have this top 16 line locked and loaded for you guys in just a bit. But before that, we have the match that was promised a little while ago. Now Chris G finally decides to make his return to the stage. Tachikawa going up against Chris G.
Man, Chris G, like I said.
The reward, man. The reward is you get to fight Kazunoko on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
In pools.
That's in pools.
In pools.
You tell me a tournament that does that to you and just let you hold that. You said you came from where? That's cool and all. That's nice. That's really cute. How long was that flight? 28 hours? Who cares?
That's brutal. But again, yeah, I'm glad to see Chris G out here, man. Steve and I were talking about it a little while ago. It's always fun. Yeah, and you can empathize with this better than anybody. Being able to see players from the West make these trips out to Asia, come to these Asian tournaments where, again, the playing field is like just really, really deep, man. Yeah.
Most definitely. I mean, I tell people all the time, it's like, you're right. That's definitely, it's one of the reasons I do like to travel so much. I like to have that catalog of players to look at, to think about, and say, well, this person is a threat. That person is a threat. I would love to see these two styles match up. That's what you get when you come to events like this, especially like you said, Chris G coming from a long way to get this kind of experience. Still no Dragon Ball. That's just how it works, though. And
he's not the. There's a lot of brothers out here with no Dragon Ball. There's only 4 guys that got them right now.
It's true. I just want the trophy personally, but that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's so many good players. It's a good problem to have, but there's so many good players that you're going to go up against the minute you hit international waters. Like you said, players travel just to get that experience versus an entire region. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's important, right? The rewards, I mean, they speak for themselves. But here you go. Now look at Tachikawa's team, right? Really, really wonky composition here. You got, again, another Android 18 inspired by Korean Wrestling Man when he came out there and was just displaying all kinds of just stupid stuff with this character. But take note, this hit in the second slot, he's only been playing hit for a little while. He's not even too clean with the hit yet. Really just, I'm not sure what hit does for this team other than soak up damage a given meter so that he can bring in the bad guy. Frieza comes in, turns up, gets Golden Frieza, hopefully sparking level 3. You got to imagine he's looking for that, where he turns into the most fun character in the game. Problem is, it doesn't last that long, so you got to be able to, finish with it.
He definitely becomes a very, very different character. I feel like you have to respect. It's like he's playing a different game.
I'll put it this way, Steve. I don't like playing Frieza in matches, but in training mode, he's so fun.
Oh, he's
so fun.
All right, as his button check persists.
Yeah. So Chris G on the other side, of course, now running. Is he a member of the Team Gohan army now? It looks like.
Oh yeah, he always dabbles with Team Gohan, always kind of going in between two. He's always searching for a better team composition. That's one of the strengths I feel like he has coming from the game that he comes from, right? Is the fact that he can look and say, you know what? Now, I wonder how this tool works with this, and I wonder how this tool works with this. And I feel like it's a lot easier for him to convert these theories when it comes to characters. He's like, you know what, I want a character that can do this. If I have a bad time doing this. Does my team composition make up for covering these things? And I feel like he looks at it a little differently than most of the competition.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at his history, right, you can tell there's definitely that that vision there where he's very good at being able to, not unlike Sonic Fox, right, being able to see the direction of the gameplay of the game, the trajectory that the gameplay will go as you reach those higher and higher levels, and being able to make character picks that kind of cater to his strengths in that regard.
Yeah, you got to future-proof your team, you know? Future-proof.
So, of course, Tien going to give Team Gohan some neutral control here, and also some, because the beam pops them up, going to give him some good pickup potential, maybe in neutral.
Yeah, and I can tell you right now, that Trunks assist is really going to help him out as well.
Yeah.
Going to cover a lot of his entries, especially with Team Gohan. Is going to keep that pressure going.
Which is so traditional when we talk about the weaknesses of Team Gohan, right? So many people talk about how he struggles in neutral. Both of these neutral assists are going to be able to help him out in that regard and be able to get him in there, give him some opportunities to be able to build some gauge and then just explode with damage the way he can.
Yeah, and it has a lot of fuzzy options, especially if you're playing with an experienced
with the big bodies,
yeah, big bodies, experience, like those are things you have to pay attention to, especially versus a team like this. Nice pick up with the Reckless.
Taking hits to the wall now. And already 3 bars up for Chris.
Oh, nice.
And he wins that exchange because of the Trunks assistant coming out there to help.
Yeah, that was one of the things they changed in this version, was the fact that like it has a lot more on tech time after it hit.
Makes it easier to follow up.
Of that. Yeah.
He goes staggering his pressure now. Coming through onto the other side now.
Thought we were going to see a right there from hit just to like keep that pressure going. Gets the super dash follow up.
That freeze assist is kind of wonky to use in a lot of situations, but you'll see the way Tachikawa uses it. He can actually set up for meterless snap setups in the air during air combos, and also, again, it does check super dashes in neutral.
Yeah, like I said, not a lot of characters have access to something like that either, especially like to have it on the back end. But I feel like you said, man, I think it's a very scary character to play, especially in a game like this. You have to be, I feel like, in full control of Frieza at all times. He's not an easy character to play. Level 3. Together now. Bye-bye. Together. Okay, there I am.
Level 3. I'm pretty sure the names are actually backwards right now. Tachikawa backing up with that 18.
Oh, nice extension right there. That freeze assist just to pick it up. That could be it. Yeah, like you said, we was just talking about this. Trying his best not to use the meter, but I respect it. Do what you got to do to close it out, size up the character count to a piece. All right, let's see. Trunks with Tien assist is actually pretty good, too.
So Frieza, man, this character is rough. If you want to play him in this game, you got to come with something different. But Tachikawa definitely in this team composition.
2 pizzas.
Wonky as ever, but hopefully comes in with enough meter to be able to turn up.
And like I said, this is one of the things I talk about when I see Chris G play. Look at how he can control that neutral and find an opening just using one ball with that flip from Trunks. Extension.
Right.
Burning slash. Shining slash. Okay.
Comes in off the tag.
Still gets to pick up that 2M for the extension.
Same situation. Gonna drop her in the corner. Tachikawa woke up mashing. He did was mashing lights.
Oh, okay. 10. Just to get the coverage.
That was a lot of bar Chris spent just now. All to get touched on the other side. No confirm from Tachikawa. Sparking to be able to kill the mix-up.
Oh, that is going to hit.
What a reaction.
Wow. One of the strongest things in this game, looking for a super dash. I feel like it's such a, like the scale is like you use them really well or you use them badly. Like, that's it.
All of this off the Trunks assist. Take it to the skies. Aerial rave.
Continue on tech time. Hold his weight.
Yep. Now here's what you wanted, right? The Emperor comes through. Low on bar, though. That's not what he wants.
Oh, yo, catches him with the low after the block Trunks assist, but Chris G jumps the combo. Goes for the vanish. Yo, he just dashed at this man. Oh, gets picked up, caught in the lights. Tien still getting it.
Attempting the zone there, right, with finger lasers, but Chris G not going to give him the opening. Chaozu going to take the win. And that's the problem that you can get into with Frieza, right? If you don't have access to level 3, if you don't have access to sparking, it's tough, man, for him in this game. He does have some merits, but they all feel very low return on average.
That's true. I feel like it takes a lot for him to get where he's going. I feel like the pace that he needs to play in this game, he doesn't have the tools to do it. Not yet anyway. I thought I was going to see a conversion off of that 17. Wow. Still blocked it and switched the side. Chris G hitting buttons.
My man was just mashing L, and look at this pickup here. Gonna drop Tachikawa near the wall.
Oh, wow. Missed the extension with the Dragon Rush.
Another down heavy, and again, this is Tachikawa's weakest link on this team, right? This hit. He said he's just fun, he just likes to play him, but hasn't put too much time into him yet. He's not quite optimized on it. Gets the guard point there. Able to rotate around. Oh, wow. Here comes 18, though. Mama. Coming through.
Just goes back. What the cross up? But that was actually scary. Hold this.
Yep.
Goes to the overhead again.
Watch the birdie. All the way to the sky. Aerial raid once again.
Oh, this is done. Done. Yeah, I'll blame.
Punch him in the chest. Get him out of here.
Okay, all right. Like I said before, man, this hit still new. Still fresh. Still baby food. FighterZ is helping out a little bit. Hit him with the springs.
Drop him down now. This hit pressure. Back up. Tried to call FighterZ assist. Maybe expecting a super dash or a jump at that point. Tachikawa's still able to hold the wall here. Gets the interception there.
Still has that 18 assist out there. Stands the combo. There. Oh, and another, once again, another drop. Like you said, still fresh. Raw 2H right there.
Out, yeah. Easy anti-air conversion here.
All right, not going to spin any bar. Oh, uses the vanish. Takes care of the assist as well.
Chris G's turn now. At the wall, level 1.
Oh, level 3.
Level 3.
Take this, wait. Dashed in with that 2 light, that crouching light. Okay, freezes, snap out. Staircase him down.
Kill all that blue health on T, Gohan.
Good sparking. A delayed sparking, too.
You notice he called 18 assists there in that situation just in case he DP too, right? Level 1. That's almost
double level
super
1
off the Emperor's Ball. There you go. 3 bars just to be able to remove this Trunks. And now Tien comes in as anchor with only level 2 sparking. 2 bars to...
Yeah.
What you got? Okay, gets the high though.
Oh, the reset is so smart. You're going to get a little bit more meter. This time Tachikawa waking up. Okay. Snap.
Shade that blue health off 18.
Staircase, and nice block on the side switch there too. I mean, a small delay probably would have changed a little bit, but still. Nice challenge. Sets up the spark.
Yeah, light it up. And at this point, Tachikawa, rare drop. He's usually good for those, but not this time.
Oh, the empty vanish, no conversion. Christian found a hit. Oh, the overhead this time, level 3. Oh, take this way. Hunt score. Dash up, crouching light once again, jumps in. Oh, wow, that was good. Tries to move right after blocking that super dash. Sets the button out in front, makes him respect it. 1-1.
So we got a full set now. And I mean, Steve, when I looked at these brackets originally, I mean, if Tachikawa goes over Chris G, would you call that an upset? I don't even know. I don't even think that's fair. You can't even say that.
Right?
It's just a set. It's just a real set.
Look, respective fields. That's how it works. Dragon Rush, blocking the assist, making you hold it.
Chris G winning the scramble there. And look, able to walk too after the knockdown like that. Gives himself just a little bit of extra meter. Re-snap. Give me all that blue health off that 18.
Tries to go for the overhead. Uses the Trunks assist to extend.
Tech that stuff.
Get off him. Pick up again. That Tien assist doing his job. We talked about him being able to control that neutral because of these assists. Proven right.
And again, the fact that it pops up like that makes it a little bit easier to confirm.
Oh, okay.
Get your lights afterwards, and there you go. FighterZ coming through now.
That's a very important range to be able to control, especially in Dragon Ball. You get a lot of people trying to cross up with those neutral jumps. Air-to-airs are important. Here's another pickup by FighterZ. Switch to 18. Not going to spin the bar. Goes for a reset instead. Thought he was going to catch that tag right there. Didn't work out, but still, the super dash, extension.
Christy seems to favor Tien versus 18. He's been switching to him every time she comes in from Tachikawa.
Makes you second guess trying to hit buttons. Still has to risk a lot, and you have pretty good assists backing you up too. That Trunks assist is really good, especially if you get any space, but here's the hit. Oh,
right past the DP, no punish though.
Good defense in the neutral, one of the strongest parts of this hit offense. Uh-oh.
Here comes Rashido, Bomberman.
Bomberman. Navigate the maze, bro. You and your mans.
It's a drop level 1, level 3.
Put your hands up. Flip.
What's the mix?
Yeah. Jump flip. Oh, nice.
He was all, man, just a little bit late on that.
I like the chicken guard right there. Still holding his ground. Really good defense by Chris G.
Tachikawa's done a really good job of switching his characters in and out, too. He's at a deficit right now, but he's done a good job of just being able to give himself as much HP as possible to contend with Chris G. Not going to win in this Dragon Rush tech battle here, though.
He can definitely extend if he needs to.
And he's going to lose Baby Mama here, for sure.
Bang.
So he's left with a, man, this is kind of a wonky combo. Wonky shell for sure.
Definitely. I mean, I feel like that's the only strength is unconventional, you know? So if you've never seen it before, and if he has any kind of dirt, you might get exposed right here.
Well, that's the thing. Chris G also played hit for a good while too, right? So he knows the character better than anybody. Don't think he played Frieza that much, but unfortunately, I don't think it's that much of an issue for him.
Right. Nice stand light. There we go. And he's aware of it. The minute he sees you take to the air, another 2H. There you go, another extension. Hard knockdown. Spins the bar.
Got one more. That's going to do it. Yeah, Chris G with big advantage now.
All 3 characters.
Frieza, bro, I'm going to tell you from experience, if you Frieza versus full squad, this don't feel too good, bro.
Below.
This don't feel too good.
Good damage. Knockdown.
Spike, hit him down. Actually got the hit off Chaozu, but unable to confirm.
Okay, there's the sparking. Instant vanish. Ooh, once again, man, I feel like Tien, man, his lights in the air are too good. And his medium in the air is really good, too. Pushing to the corner. I like the jump back right there. Stuffs the assist, but still has to deal with Trunks. There's the sparking activation.
Just like you said, off that Trunks assist, able to make all this happen.
It's amazing what they did.
You got more.
Put your hands up.
Sparking might save him, actually.
Yeah, he's okay. He's all right.
But it's no longer active.
Oh, okay. Level 3. I love gold.
Gold all in my watch.
Gold all in my chain.
Don't believe me, just watch. Here you go. Heavy into the corner.
Man, I feel like I'm watching a different game when I see this. When I get to this,
it's almost like he's a different character, Steve.
I'm telling you. Overhead, and that's all it takes. That boy is out there shining.
But here's the problem. You're on a ticking time bomb at this point, right?
Right.
Tachikawa, you got to be able to win. You got to be able to win quick, but you still got to go through a two-character shell like this, especially from Chris G.
Chris G knows it, too. He's just trying to run the block at this point. Nice pickup.
Space him out. Take your fireball.
Mehamit.
That's going to do it. Chris G over Tachikawa. Tachikawa going to move on the losers. Chris G still on winner's side. Going to face the winner of Kazunoko versus Paka. That's a set. That was a set.
That was a really good set. Like I said, man, one of the things I really love about coming to like events like this, you get to set the precedent. These new matchups kind of expand the game for me, especially for somebody who, I watch this game so much. So it's like I'm really interested to see where this game is going to go, especially like with the tools that they change each. These little small things, we talked about the Trunks assist and how that affected that entire matchup. Makes them a lot more valuable, especially because Chris G has been running Trunks for quite a while.
Razor thin things, just very small things in this, small changes in this game do have big reflections on gameplay. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Everybody vying for their character to get their own little tools, you know what I'm saying? I mean, which is totally respectful, but in this game, everybody's going to be begging. Everybody got their hand out. I want one too.
Because it feels bad when you don't got it.
A 2L. Let me get one, please. That's all I ask. Look, I give you my car. I give you my firstborn, but let me get a low. Oh, man. Anyways.
But thanks to you guys for tuning in from all over the world to C Major 2018. Once again, Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. This is the 5-star Dragon Ball up for grabs here. Majin Obama and Tasty Steve will bringing you all this pools action. We got to be getting close at this point. We got to be almost looking at we got to be getting close to that winner's top 16, pretty much.
I mean, it's winding down right now. Yeah. Like you said, man, Chris G versus Kazunoko. Our next
so
match.
Kazunoko over Paka, then that means, Kazunoko versus Chris G. The winner's going to be moving on to top 16.
Still, once again, Kazunoko over Paka. Man, that's crazy. What are you playing next? Yeah, it's Chris G. Chris G, Kazunoko.
That's pools round 1, 2, 3. Pools round 1, 2, 3.
And man, why do you have gray hair now, man? And man, look, dude. C Major was real.
I've been thinking about that, man. I was like, bruh, I look at some fighting game players who've been playing a while. Some of these brothers just like worn down. And then I think about the games they play. I'm like, man, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a direct physical reflection on your well-being.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, straight, like you're definitely giving up a piece of your soul right there, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
To tech that throw. Bro, but normal people don't have to worry about that. Normal people don't have to worry about frames like that.
Definitely. I can tell you right now, you definitely burned a little bit of yourself. You're like, that silent. I'm never gonna be able to do that again. That was 3 or 4. I don't have too many of those left, you know. I think button checks. I think we had 2 professionals up there. I don't think we need button checks. So.
Yeah. So Kazunoko, thus far on not just the tour, but I mean Dragon Ball FighterZ in general thus far, he definitely is the advantage in this matchup. I think Christie has 1 tournament win on him over him, if I'm not mistaken.
Only one.
Well, Kazunoko, I think I want to say is like 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Matchup definitely favors Kazunoko so far, but this is C major, man. Anything can happen. We'll see how it goes.
All right, Chris G, you see him on the left. Kazunoko, you see him on the right. Let's get started. Kazunoko, of course, always been a threat in this game since the beginning, but like I said, he's definitely gotten a lot better when you compare him to what he has been. Nice Dragon Rush
to the
right
surprise
there.
of no one, Steve,
Oh,
right?
yeah, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Oh, nice. And he waited. He delayed the hell out of it.
That's the Allen Iverson. That's the Allen Iverson. That's actually a crossover.
The answer. One hand on him. One hand on him. Okay, wake up sparking, like I said. A lot of conventional uses for it. One is to save the character right now, and look at the turn the tide. Gets the hit.
And obviously Kazunoko replaced Kid Buu on his squad for this Gotenks, right?
Nice empty banish holds and gets another ace. There's the extension. Yamcha, once again, has 1 more bar.
You see the fruits of it here. Kamikaze Ghost. Level 1. We're not done yet. Flex on him. Alright, back it up now.
Once again. No matter how this turns out, you can't really call it an upset. It's just one of these situations.
It's just a set, man. It's just a real set. Other side off the goal. That's the thing, man. If you don't commit to reflecting that Gotenks assist like that, you're going to have to surrender another turn, and you open up for opportunities like that.
That's true. You better hope he doesn't have another character, because by that time he might be there, or it could be starting to come back because of that. T-Blast trying to control. Oh, air dash is in. They could have been very, very dangerous there. Air dash because of the sparking to open him up. All right, that smash line get him out of there, but he needs to spin that bar now.
With all the health that he
take this. Wait.
Yo, Yamcha's done. Yamcha's done.
Oh my God.
That's an actual happy birthday.
Bro, it is a space. It is a gap up there. It is a part of your life missing. If you check the life bar.
That's my aunt's teeth right now.
I was just about to say,
a big old gap
that's
there.
your Uncle Willie's tooth right there. He drank a little too much. Gotenks in.
Brush your teeth, man.
Dental hygiene is important.
There you go. Off the vanish, confirmed. Kazunoko still has his Gotenks to rely on, but yeah, Chris G swerving on him.
Oh, nice slide. Stabilizing with that medium again.
So Chris G came ready.
Oh yeah, he is definitely prepared. Like I said before, man, he's definitely one of those people I look at when he talks about team composition a lot on the streams. Yeah. So when I go, like I said, I'm not a talker, I'm just listening. I take that as a sermon. When I hear him talk about composing a team, I listen because
that's definitely someone who would know better than most, for sure.
But that doesn't mean anything. We're talking about Kazunoko, Capcom Cup champion, bro. This dude got gold. Oh, you better respect this pressure, though. The gold jacket throws you up. Put the hands up. Ah! Dumping energy at this man.
Kazunoko nodding in agreement. Level 3 off the plus frames like that. He knew that a press was going to come in some way, shape, or form, right? Had to guess whether it was going to be an air dash after or something like that, but he bet and he paid off. Able to close it out there.
Okay, no big conversion. Right back to playing that neutral. One thing about Chris G I really love about him in this game, there's not a lot of people that are doing instantly. He knows when to hold him, when to fold him. You will see this man jump back at the beginning in so many instances. You block something. You know what? I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. Let me jump back. A lot of people, they like to follow up with pressure a lot of times. Sometimes they hit buttons, and that's why they get followed up on after blocking stuff like, super dashes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Tries to DP through. Still eats a ghost. Still gets haunted.
Hey, you eat the ghost, not a big deal. It's really just about being able to continue your offensive sequences, right? Solo snap. Meterless too, man. That's so good. Why does he have that? Empty low after the Yamcha assist to be able to lock you down. We'll pick him back up.
This character definitely terrorizing.
Long hair don't care, Steve.
Hey, I used to be a part of that girl. That was so good. That was so good, Chris. Taking the offensive. Using that guard cancel and spinning so we can get the extension. Not a lot of damage, but the tide has turned. He has offense. Nice reflect early. Using that 50 to keep the pressure going. Nice. There's a vanish switch right there. Gohan in for Kazunoko. Goes for the snap. Tries to go for the reset. Chris G holding his ground. Not for long. Finds him with the overhead extension with Yamcha. Hold these legs. I go to the gym frequently. Extension with the super dash. You gonna spend it? Yep. Ooh, 2H. I like it. I like it. And look, this series by itself should let you know. Vanish the switch in.
And gets the confirm off of it, too. That's what he's been asking for all along.
And this is what I'm talking about.
Too clean.
The pressure this man can put on you. Staircases. Hits him with the chimney sweep.
Chris G has not moved in the past 30 seconds.
Right?
He's not moved in the past 30 seconds.
Let my man play.
No, Steve. Hold on. We've seen, of all people, don't say that about Chris G.
I know.
Don't say that.
But that's the point.
As much as he didn't let other people play.
No, let that man play. He's learned his lesson. Let him free, okay? No, he does have to hold it, though. He know what he's done. Welcome to the club, you punk. Anyways.
Taste of his own medicine.
Right? The hard pill to swallow.
There you go. Gets the far M conversion here, though. Chris G taking the corner from Kazunoko. Looking for an air hit there, but doesn't come. Kazunoko right on cue, doing in the go tanks. Back it up. Take this air series, staircase him on down. Yamcha assist, empty low right after. Same situation, take it to the sky, aerial raid.
It's getting more and more difficult for Chris G to hold his ground in a lot of these situations.
Back it up, puff that stuff.
Oh, sparking, that was really good. Sparks him a super dash in. He's going to give him a chance to start his own offense.
It's lit, Steve.
Oh, tries to go for the reset again. It's not going to work again. There's a sparking from Kazunoko. Oh, the Beyblade just spin on him. Vanish. Extension. It's a 2M mid-screen. Knockdown. There you go. Yamcha, you knew he was going to make an appearance. Super dash reset once again. Tries to go for the low. Defense looking lovely.
Empty low. Empty low. Kazunoko has found the empty low mix-up. It's worked 3 times in the past 3 attempts.
That's the scariest thing about Gotenks, right? Like, you always want to question when you want to swing against him, but if he has any bar, you don't do it.
Yeah.
You do not do it. One of the few characters that...
And that time finally goes high, and it finds its mark.
All right, this is not looking good right now. 5 bars, no sparking for Chris G. Only 1 character left. Kazunoko sits pretty, sets up the ghost. He's chilling. He's chilling.
Again, holds onto that last ghost to be able to give himself a free block string after.
Again, defense looking really good for Chris G. Super dash to cancel the auto combo. Ooh, that H. Has to put the hitbox all the way out in front of him. So you can see a lot of times he's going to snuff a lot of those, like, those super dashes that people come in and try to hit a button on recovery. That H will catch him.
And Kazunoko with the adaptation, man. Flex. We're not done yet.
Thought it was over. Good pressure.
Machine gun punching. Push it to the wall. Good guard cancel out. Be able to get that vanish.
You know, a lot of players, I feel like, that's another thing. Oh, nice. Gets the slot. That is not easy. Not for me anyway. I'd have definitely a problem doing that. Gets to level 3. Not a lot of damage.
Just wants to knock down. Beats the DP, but this is the only game where you can bait a DP and be put at a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. You got to peek. You got to make sure. Like, that's another thing about this game, right? Like, you have to pay attention to the other person's ability to assist, where that string's going to end, like where they use that 2M, when are they going to open you up? That's what's so hard about a game like this, especially when you got 3 characters. Good reflector in defense, Chris trying to get something started again.
Chris G, a lot of super dash, raw super dash from Kazunoko last match, and he went empty low every time, went high once, and every mix-up hit. So I'm looking for Chris G, maybe focus a little bit more on backing up and allowing for some easy down-heavy anti-airs, right?
Once again, baiting it out, but still the assist helping him. Kazunoko gets the pickup. Yamcha, full control right now.
Gets his press, other side.
Whoa. I see you, Chris G.
Ready with attack.
Oh, and once again, that assist helping him out. Yamcha's every hit. Almost got a conversion off of that, especially jumping right over that assist. There's a switch to Gohan.
Oh, clash too. Steve, down heavy.
H, get him out of here. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to you. Oh, nice vanish. No challenge.
Push to the wall. Yamcha assist.
Oh,
wow. That's how Chris just jumps?
Wow. Jump man. From outside the key. Oh, wow. Gets hit by the H. There's the vanish. Oh, tries to go for the Dragon Rush.
Yeah, missed the micro dash.
Oh, DP.
DP, that's Kazunoko, baby.
But no meter, so no combo. But he still gets to pick up legs, big screen. There's go the Yamcha extension. He's going to spin that bar in the corner. He's going to spin that bar in the corner. Yes.
Flex.
Hold these ghosts. Nice, Eddie. I like that. Wait, it's oh, wow, and the 2 L.
Stare down, and Chris will just mash that L. Reap his reward from it.
Switch. Yep, going straight to level 3. This is really good actually. Doesn't have an assist back there to help him out, but sparking is available. Yep, I was just about to say. Some do it for preservation. Some do it just to stay alive. Oh, that was so good. Holding block right there, having that TN assist, that beam right behind him.
That's such a cool interaction there, right? Shows him the whiff and then has the TN assist to back him up and be able to actually punish him for trying to whip punish.
What's crazy is Kazunoko's been baiting him with that the entire time. Always backing himself up with that assist. He's always aware when he has that assist. He air dashes in, he hits a button, he waits. And the assist is right there just to make sure. Even if you do read it right, you still have to block it. You know, start it all over again. Nice pickup once again. Adult Gohan.
Level 2 Adult Gohan now going to drop you in this corner. Flex on you one more time for the level 3.
Nice
plus range.
To catch the up tech.
Sparking from Chris G just to be able to try to save himself, create some space.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this is how it starts.
Tien got that reach when it comes to those ground normals.
That's the strongest human right there.
I'm just saying, it takes 3 eyes, not just 2. Take this, wait! What the? Oh my God, the damage!
I like him investing all that just to get rid of Gohan. That's easily, I think, for Kazunoko especially queued up on level 3, that's one of the biggest threats on this team.
Oh, yeah.
Yamcha kind of steals the show because we don't expect it, right? But Gohan is the problem.
Okay, Kazunoko trying to take out Chris G's in right now.
Level 1, not quite enough.
Wow.
Gotta be looking for a tag at this point. Or for Chris G looking for a hit so he can tag in.
Oh wow, just could.
That was it. That
definitely could have been it right there.
That might have been a game-changing hit. This might work out for him though.
So wait, do you spin the bar, or do you just make sure you get the switch?
No, you spin that bar. You spin that bar. Get this character out of here.
But he's not gonna die. That's why I was asking you. That's why I was asking you. I was not sure that was gonna kill.
Oh man, it's 1-1, dude. Hold on. Just puffing his face like that. Key blast just to hold him in the block stun.
Oh wow, look at that guard cancel. Nice defense by Chris G. Oh,
air to air.
M. One character left, no sparking on either side. Man. 2 bars for Chris G, 1 for Kazunoko. 1-1.
Trunks versus Yamcha. I could have been your father.
I still might be. I still might be. I got a lot of questions.
Just like that.
It's just like that. I want to see the test. Anyway.
Super dash working out again.
Following up that S, the key blast
with that
H.
with a good match. Good close out confirmed here.
All right, do you snap him? Do you snap him? Do you take her at Gotenks? Level 3. Okay. Bunch of damage. Put them hands up. Dump that energy on him. Ugh.
Solo Trunks, what you got for us?
Wow, it hit on the other side. Are you serious?
He gets the jump.